Hamas, every day is keeping everyone on edge and not saying whether they're going to have another release or not. And we stay awake all night because they usually have been brought back to Israel after midnight. And only identified by 3 or 4 a.m. So all the families are holding their breath, and for us, only to realize that he still is not back.
Yep, that was the mother of American-Israeli hostage Omar Nutra. Hamas claims they are facing enormous difficulties recovering the 19 hostages still in the region. That includes Itai Hen, the youngest American hostage captured by Hamas during the heinous October 7th attacks. His father, Ruby Hen, joins us now. Ruby, they say they need special equipment to get the 19 hostages out. What do you think about their explanation?
I don't buy it, to be honest, and thanks for having me. I think that when they negotiated down in Egypt, they had a pretty good understanding how many they couldn't, provide immediately. The agreement, this said that they needed to provide all the 48 hostages, and those that they cannot, they would provide intelligence saying where they are. I do not think that happened.
So I understand, too, according to an Israeli official, not only do they agree with you that they don't believe them, that they said, we'll give you the locations of 10 hostages right now. You don't need special equipment. Go get them. Have you heard that? And if so, if that is true, nothing would stop them from delivering at least 10 of the 19.
Yeah, I can confirm what you said, Brian. I can't confirm the number. But let me just explain our situation. My son was taken with his commander, Daniel Peretz, together. Daniel was returned 3 days ago. Excuse me. So, without going into deep dive intelligence, I would think anyone that has some logic to him would say, well, if Daniel came out, then there should be no reason why my son, Itai, would come out as well.
I understand exactly. How hard has this been, this phase of the torture you guys are going through, knowing that you thought this would come to an end for you and you'd have closure last week and have your son back?
Yeah, so, we are U.S. citizens, and we do have direct communication with the U.S. team, Mr. Witkoff, Mr. Kushner, and others. And we had expectations that, or hope that the U.S. administration would do whatever it can to front load the U.S. citizens first. I don't know how to explain it beyond saying, you're waiting for this worst phone call that you will get in your lifetime. And when the day ends and you do not get that phone call, you feel disappointed. Now, how sick is that?
Understood. Lastly, has the communication been good between you and the Israeli government, your family, and the U.S. government?
Yeah, I think the Israelis, are doing what they can at the moment. I still think that the setup of this last phase agreement, had a few loopholes, especially when it came to the last group of hostages. With the U.S., it has always been a fabulous communication. Mr. Witkoff, he speaks from the heart. Mr. Kushner, I've been in contact with him for a while. This administration, the president, has always cared deeply about U.S. citizens that have been unlawfully detained and taken hostages. I think it's a fabulous thing that he has done since his administration began. Dozens of U.S. citizens worldwide have been returned back to their families. Last week, we had a U.S. citizen from Afghanistan held by the Taliban that came out. And I pray to God that the president, remembers my son. We are New Yorkers. We come from New York City. And I hope that he also remembers that those two need to come out. And if he needs to pick up the phone, call somebody and yell at somebody, I do hope that conversation does happen.
He does. And people do listen, and he does watch. And he's probably seen you just now. Thanks so much, Ruby Hen. Sorry what you're going through, but hopefully we'll have you on when we finally have your son back. Thanks so much, Ruby.
God bless you. God bless the president.
All right. Same to you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.